going on, guys? It's Garrett, and today I have another breakthrough video for the HD2 for you. If NAND wasn't enough, we now have Clockwork mod recovery for the HD2. Yes, that's right, we now have a system recovery where we can flash zips and also do Nandroid backups and pretty much everything you can with the standard Clockwork mod recovery. So what I'm going to do in this video is basically show you how to get Clockwork mod recovery on your HD2, as well as how to flash the update.zip ROM files using Clockwork mod recovery. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is go to the Clockwork mod recovery link in the description and download version 1.0 and go ahead and unzip that to a folder on your computer. The next step is to hold down the power button all the way through the boot cycle to get to the mag loader options. Keep holding it down. Once you get into your mag loader options, go ahead and go to USB mass storage. Press the green button and plug it into your computer. Back on your computer, you want to go ahead and go to that recovery folder that you downloaded, and you want to double click on the copy to SD card. You want to copy both of these files to the root directory of your SD card. Once you've done that, go ahead and turn off your USB mass storage option. The next thing you want to do is, keeping your phone plugged in, go down to the USB flasher option, press the green button to confirm. Okay, sometimes you kind of have to hold it down for a second. You want to go back to that recovery menu or the folder. You want to double click on the DAF. And you're going to flash this just like you would a NAND Android ROM. Basically what this does is it sets the specific partitions for the recovery menu when you're using the update. The update.zip format, I guess it needs to use a little bit of a different format than the normal NAND Android ROM does. So it's basically setting it up for that. Okay. After that, it's going to reboot automatically again. Just keep holding that power button down and get back to those mag loader options again. You want to go ahead and select the first option, which is boot Android SD or ADSD. This is basically going to load your Clockwork mod recovery. And here it is. Alright, so I'm not really going to go through and show you exactly how to use every option on this. I'm going to show you the main two, which are how to basically flash the ROM and then also to back up and restore. It's pretty basic things. If you're new to Android, you probably don't know how to do this, but if you've been around the block for a while, had multiple devices, you probably already know how to use this stuff. So let's go ahead and grab a ROM right now. So there's only currently 2 of these ROM zip method ROMs right now on the XDA in the NAND development forum. They basically look like this, ROM zip, and this is the CM6 one. There's also one right here, Raider X303, which is actually the one who ported the recovery over. Great credit to him. This is actually a Sense version, so there's a CM6 and then there's a Sense version. I'm going to go ahead and download the CM6 version. And keep in mind, you do keep the files zipped. After you get that downloaded, you can use the mounts and storage option in the Clockwork mod recovery to actually transfer that over to the root of your SD card. Once you've done that, come back here and you can actually go to install zip from SD card. You want to choose the zip and scroll on down. I actually have both of those ROMs on here, but you want to choose the one HD2 one, scroll it on down, green button to select, and it's flashing just like a native Android device. Alright, and once that's done flashing, just hit the back button, get to the main menu, and press the green key to reboot the system. And now it's going to basically reboot it like a normal NAND ROM would. You're going to see your mag loader for like a second or two, and it's going to go right into booting it. Keep in mind, this is really new. That's why there's only 2 zip ROMs out. There's probably going to be a bunch more, as this is probably going to be the easiest method, or it's going to be the freshest method, because you're going to have the ability to Nandroid backup these and restore them. So I can really see the development getting really heavy on this. Alright, so the next thing I'll show you, and keep in mind, just to get back to that recovery menu, just hold power through the boot cycle, and then you just select the boot ADSD option again. So it'll take you right back into your Clockwork recovery. Alright, so the next thing I'll show you is how to back up and restore an Android backup. To back up, you simply just select the green key where it says backup, and it'll actually make a backup of your entire system, apps and everything. Basically what I'm going to do now is show you how to restore. I have I got a Desire build and I have a CM build. I actually didn't rename this, but I'm going to go ahead and restore this. Keep in mind, if you already know how to use a recovery, these options are very similar to a native Android device. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Just showed you the basics of how to flash the Clockwork mod recovery, how to use some of the core functionalities of it. Right now it's pretty much just a waiting game to have all the NAND devs bring all their ROMs to .zip format so we can flash them using the recovery. But it's a lot easier, and it's going to make this device a lot more user friendly. So thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks. Peace.